From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Wednesday, September 12th, 2018. Silver is trading at $14.12 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,194 per ounce. Zen is trading at $15, and the average price of Bitcoin is $6,253. Antiwar.com reports, speaking at the UN during the latest session on Syria's Idlib province, U.S. Ambassador Nikki Haley warned Russia and Iran would face dire consequences if they continue to back a Syrian military offensive against rebels in the province. Idlib is the last major rebel-held territory in Syria, and taking it is seen by Syria and its allies as effectively ending the Syrian war. The U.S. has insisted they oppose any move into Idlib. Haley went on to say that Iran and Russia are cowards interested in a bloody military conquest, and that the U.S. continues to intend to respond militarily if any chemical weapons are used. President Trump has also suggested that a military response could happen if he believes the offensive is a slaughter. Haley was unclear what the dire consequences would actually be. Russian Ambassador Vasily Nebenzia reiterated that there were no reasons to think Syria would use chemical weapons in Idlib, and said the presence of al-Qaeda and other terrorist groups in Idlib obliges Syria to move against them. You can support FPP Radio by shopping online. Whether you're looking for precious metals, bitcoins, or books, you'll find that and more at shop.fppradio.com. Every purchase you make from one of my affiliates, like Namecheap and Amazon, at shop.fppradio.com helps fund FPP Radio. That's shop.fppradio.com. UPI reports after 12 days, Pennsylvania prison officials on Monday ended a statewide lockdown on all prisons due to staff members getting sick from exposure to synthetic drugs. Between May 31st and September 12th, more than 50 staff members and 33 prisoners reported being sickened and were taken to outside hospitals, according to state officials. Lab results showed that staff and prisoners came into contact with a synthetic cannabinoid, also known as K2 or spice, in multiple instances. The substances were reportedly sent through the mail system and by visitors, leading to the statewide shutdown that included suspending mail and visitation to all state prison facilities in Pennsylvania. All inmates were restricted to their cells for 24 hours a day throughout the 12-day lockdown. Pennsylvania Corrections Secretary John Wetzel said the lockdown was a difficult time for staff who became ill by encountering suspected synthetic drugs while simply performing their jobs. The reports of synthetic cannabinoid contamination throughout the prison mail system led prison officials to spend $15 million to increase security, including high-tech body scanners and a digital mail delivery system. However, the Philadelphia Inquirer reported that several toxicologists are skeptical of the validity of the contamination reports and suspect it might be an example of mass psychogenic illness in which mass hysteria ensues over the fear of being exposed to a dangerous substance, or in this case, synthetic marijuana. In 2115 New England, there are no borders, no states, and no regulations, yet never has a more peaceful and prosperous place existed. But Mr. Drake's security company has seen better days. Faced with the prospect of waning power, Mr. Drake intends to replace the anarchy of New England with a government. But at what cost? And can anyone stop him? Anarchy in New England by Joe Jarvis is available from Amazon.com and all major bookstores. Reuters reports President Donald Trump on Tuesday won dismissal of a lawsuit in which 3 protesters accused him of inciting a riot after they were roughed up at a March 2016 campaign rally in Louisville, Kentucky during Trump's White House run. In a unanimous decision, the 6th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals said the protesters did not state a valid claim under Kentucky law against Trump or his campaign, and Trump's speech was protected by the First Amendment because he did not specifically advocate violence. Henry Brousseau, Kashia Nangwuma, and Molly Shaw said they had planned a peaceful protest at the March 1st, 2016 rally in which Trump gave a roughly 35-minute speech that was interrupted several times. They claimed they were assaulted, pushed, and shoved, with Brousseau being punched in the stomach and unceremoniously removed after Trump repeatedly exhorted supporters to get him out of here. But in ordering the dismissal of the incitement to riot misdemeanor charge, Circuit Judge David McKeague noted that Trump said, "Don't hurt him." McKeague said this amounted to an express disavowal and discouragement of violence, even if Trump wanted to quell disturbances by having the protesters removed. Trump and his campaign had previously won the dismissal of negligence claims and claims that they should be held liable for 3 Trump supporters who allegedly participated in the assaults. Those supporters were also named as defendants. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.